a long time ago during Avengers Age of Ultron. Josh Whedon goes into a room and there's all these fucking concept arts on the walls of Vision with different sizes of penis and different colors of penises, I guess. And then Josh is there and he's like, you know what? No one needs to see this on film.
I thought you were like gonna say, well, I'm torn apart between the 2.1 and the 5.0 penis.
All right, we're back. It is January the 30th, Saturday, 2021. A lot of shit has gone down this week. Kike, what's up, man? How's it going?
How's it going, my man? It's going good. It's going good. Just
okay, are you drinking today, or are you drinking that fucking blood? Okay, Modelo.
It's beer. It's beer.
Modelo, bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good beer. Are you edibles? Are you edibles or are you smoking?
Yeah, I'm already like two in.
2 gummies?
Yeah.
Just don't ever eat a whole bag.
No, trust me.
I don't recommend it. All right, y'all. We're gonna get right into this. Let's go. Paul Bettany. Bettany. I'm sorry. I am saying it right, but I'm fucking Mexican, so it sounds weird. Paul Bettany recently had an interview. It's not me.
Weird.
It's the way I was born.
I blame it on genetics.
I blame it on my mom and my dad. All right. I'm probably gonna have to cut that shit out. All right. Paul Bettany recently had a fucking interview. And I forget with who, some fucking website, Variety. Let's just say Variety. We're gonna make shit up.
It's Men's Health.
Men's Health. There you go. He had an interview with Men's Health, and in the interview, he was asked about the latest episode, not the one that happened yesterday, the one before week, and he was asked about that episode, Vision impregnating Scarlet Witch, and they asked him, "Does the Vision have a penis?" And Paul Bettany laughed. And he said, "It's funny you should mention that." And Paul Bettany started telling a story of when he was first became the Vision. When they, because he used to be Jarvis. That's all he was. And then they decided to bring the Vision back to life. And I fucking loved that it was Jarvis that they put in there. And so he got to fucking actually be in a movie. He was just a voice now. And I love that they did that. But he said they showed him the Vision designs and he was there. But apparently, Josh Whedon, when they were telling him about the Vision, or he was talking about the Vision and the designs, he said, "The Vision needs a penis. I want to see Vision with a penis." And Kevin Feige and Luis D'Espioto, I'm probably saying it wrong too because he's got a weird name. They were like, "A penis? Josh, what the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "No, I want my Vision with a penis." And they said, "We don't think that's a good idea." And I'm like, "That's what I want." And he ordered everybody backstage, all the fucking concept artists, to draw him a bunch of fucking pictures, different designs of Vision with a penis. And that a long time ago during Avengers Age of Ultron, Josh Whedon goes into a room and there's all these fucking concept arts on the walls of Vision with different sizes of penis and different colors of penises, I guess. And then Josh is there and he's like, you know what? No one needs to see this on film.
I thought you were like gonna say, well, I'm torn apart between the 2.1 and the 5.0 penis. This one is a lot more girthier.
Oh God,
has some veins on it. So
I mean, look, I'm just gonna say this. A lot of news is coming out, and we're starting to realize that Josh Whedon is a fucking weirdo. I mean, first he calls Ray Fisher allegedly a race, the N-word, and a bunch of other shit, and now he's asking for people in the art department to draw him different versions of Vision's penis. That's a fucking weird ass motherfucker, if you ask me.
Maybe he was just fucking around with the art department. I never know.
It happened. People got paid to sit there and draw vision with a
I know.
penis.
Wouldn't you do something like that if you have if you're in
No,
charge of some shit?
my boss would be pissed. Why are you spending company money making these assholes draw penises?
I'd be like, is this fucking hilarious?
This guy is a fucking weirdo. Okay, Josh Wheaton is a fucking weirdo. What the fuck? Penises.
That is a little weird.
Penises.
That's gives me some. I want to see the fucking drawings now. Like, I wonder if it's like very.
Now
I
I'm pretty
wonder if
sure
it's like-
there's probably ones that are like purple with like yellow stripes going down,
Yeah.
or maybe like some green ones with maybe the tip being purple. I don't know.
Just
I'm just
tip.
imagining. I'm just thinking. Just the tip. Just the tip. All right. All right. I mean, what do you? This is some weird shit.
I would love to see that. It gives me like some super bad vibes. Like I want to see the different type of styles and colors and color schemes and shit.
Oh my God, Joss Wheaton. I mean, I understand now why Disney got rid of you. They were all like, "Hey, man, this guy's asking for fucking pictures of penises." Are you sure? Are you sure he's a genius, Kevin?
Are you sure
Are you sure he's a genius, Kevin? Maybe he just got lucky in the first fucking film.
I liked his work on Firefly. That was pretty good.
But he wasn't on drugs back then.
He wasn't for sure.
We
don't know.
We don't know if he's on drugs. We're just fucking around.
70%. We're 70% sure because he works in Hollywood, so he must have done something.
I mean, we're on drugs, so why wouldn't he be? He's got more money than we do. He's got more money than we do. I'm just saying.
Yeah. In a percentage, he would get 100% more drugs than us.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like fucking
just because of that.
I mean, it's just logic in general.
Pretty much.
All right, you know what? I'm done talking about this fucking weirdo and penises.
Yeah.
Let's get into the real. This is the first cigarette of the day. Okay, I've been working all day long. I've had a long day. I hate when that shit happens.
Drink it up, buddy.
Yeah, I just gotta clear my throat. I'm good.
All right.
This is what you've all been waiting for. All right. WandaVision, episode 4. Yeah. And earlier this week, Elizabeth Olsen, she, of course, had another interview. Keep doing press every week. She's got to do press for the new episode. That's what she gets paid for. And she said, I can't wait till you all see this new episode because you're finally going to see things from a different perspective. And at first, I thought maybe we were going to see things from Vision's point of view. But no, we got the perspective from the people from the outside.
Exactly.
You know what? because I can ramble on for hours. I'm gonna let you start it off.
Okay, so basically at the beginning of the show, we see Rambo's perspective of what things happen, and we are in the first scene. We're in a hospital where apparently that was when she first disappeared during the snap, and basically she rematerializes again, and she's looking for her mom. And of course, her mom was in the hospital bed. She's not there anymore for obvious reasons. It's been a long time. And the type of feeling that the beginning of this episode gives you is a very different feeling.
It's
in
dark.
contrast, is a lot darker. It's a lot scarier and darker. People are like walking around, running around in desperation, and they don't know exactly what happened, so they're all like
to them
flustered.
Time hasn't, it's like, time hasn't they didn't know they disappeared. Yeah. So these people,
for all they know, they just blinked and everything is different now.
Yeah.
So that she stumbles upon a doctor. She tells her exactly what happened. Apparently her mom died of cancer. She was fighting cancer, but it came back, and now
she was there getting treatment. She had just had a surgery, I guess, getting it removed, and everything was good.
Exactly.
And that's when Monica disappeared. 5 years came back. Her time went on. Her mom actually died of cancer. Monica appears in the same place where she disappeared, where her mother just came out of the surgery and everything was good. And she's confused because the doctor's telling her mom's fucking dead. Wow. And didn't you say that and you're so right. He said this off screen before we got online. He said that they did it differently here because the return of the people from the snap, what they call it in Spider-Man, the blip, from the blip. They made it
Yep.
funny in Spider-Man Homecoming. It was a funny,
Yeah.
like it was almost a joke. But
Yeah.
here in this fucking show, it was scary. You
It
know?
was scary. It was very like, oh shit, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
That is a scary situation right there for sure. So yeah, by contrast, is very different from the Spider-Man movie that we saw when the what is it called? What they called it, the blip?
The blip. They called it the blip.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah, because
that
in the
happened.
Spider-Man, you saw like the kids were playing basketball, and then all of a sudden other kids appear and they crash into them and shit. I mean,
Yeah,
that was funny, you know. But
it
this
was funny.
obviously this was dark. It was scary. It kind of reminded me of The Walking Dead when it first started, when he's
Mhm.
at the hospital,
Yeah.
and he's thinking about how to save his friend, and he's like fuck it, and he just locks the door and he runs
It's
away
pretty
like a
much the
fucking.
same thing as 28 Days Later. It was the same basic scene of 28 Days Later. But yeah, it gave me that same vibe of
Yes, like
uncertainty,
desperation and
you know?
scary, like what the fuck's going on, you know, like
Exactly.
it was definitely it was badass. So
Yeah.
the
So they give
episode
you that
started.
perspective.
Yeah, awesome.
Uh from her point of view, Monica Rambeau, that's her name. Monica. I don't remember her mom's name, but she's the one that died. And
She
we
was
see her in
Captain Marvel.
the movie, in the Captain Marvel movie. So the little girl, that's Monica Rambeau. And now she apparently works for Sword, and she's an agent. And then the story develops, but we see other characters that we saw in other movies from different movies in the Marvel universe. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Um, yeah, I mean we get to see Kat. Her real name's Kat Dennings, right?
Kat Dennings, yeah,
The character from Thor, the girl who's funny and talks a lot, and she's like, whatever, man, you know, with the
yeah.
glasses. She comes out, and then we see Agent Wu from fucking the Ant-Man, you know, the FBI, and basically, who else do we see? That's about it. They introduced some other dickheads, the brand new characters, I guess.
Well,
But
we mentioned Monica Rambeau. Her name is Tiona Paris, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm saying that right.
the actress,
Yeah, Tiona
okay,
Paris.
yeah. So yeah, so then they take her. Like she wants to go out into space because it's Sword. Sword really is. They patrol space. They protect the Earth from outside threats getting in. That's their job. For
Mhm.
those of you who are not geeks, that's what Sword is. And so she wants to go back into space, and the guy in charge tells her like, "I'm sorry, you're grounded." And she's like, "What the fuck, motherfucker?" You know, she kind of wants to get pissed, but he tells her, "Look, this was the last thing your mom asked from us." And so then she's all like, "Okay." Like she accepts
Yeah.
it. And so he's like, "Look, I'm gonna give you an assignment. It's a missing persons. uh, you're gonna go with an FBI agent. You know, do us proud." And she's like, "Oh, well, fuck it. You know, I'm just gonna honor my mom and just do her wishes. You know." And so she goes with Agent Wu. He's the one who the FBI agent is. And they
Who
get
first came out in Ant-Man.
in Ant-Man, and they get there and they meet some police officers. They're just there, and the police officers they're standing behind a sign that says Westview. And so she asks her about uh they asked the policeman about Westview, and they said Westview doesn't exist, and the town's right behind them. You can clearly
Mhm.
see it. I mean, you see the road, you see a bunch of houses, and they're all like, "What do you mean it doesn't exist?" And he goes, "No, there's never been a Westview." And they're all like, "Huh?" And then so like, "So where are you guys from?" They tell the policeman, and the policemen are like, "We're from Eastview." And they're all like, "Okay." So they're like, "Thank you, gentlemen." And the policemen get in their cop car and they fucking take off. So Agent Wu tells her like, "Hey, anybody who goes into that town and actually manages to come out, they have amnesia. They don't fucking remember what happened in that town." And so she's all like, "It's okay. Sword sent me. This is what we do." So she takes out a stupid little helicopter. And it's a drone. It's a drone, but it's a
Mhm.
helicopter. But right away, you know, that's the helicopter that Wanda got from the fucking bushes. I
Yep.
mean, now they're showing you the perspective from the very beginning about
Mhm.
what's going on the outside and how they're trying to get in there in the bubble that
Yeah.
Wanda's made. And so they send their fucking little drone flying into the town, and they see it disappear. Like, what the fuck? Where did it go? And so this chick starts walking towards it, and she goes like that, and she realizes like it's a bubble. Like once you get close to it and you put your hands, you see it. And so she's like, fuck it, and she starts sticking her hand in, and she gets sucked in. And Agent Wu's like, fuck. And so some I guess like we get some time skipping.
Yeah, we see
And
some time lapping.
And they go and get all these nerds, and one of the nerds is Kat Dennings' character. I forget what her fucking name is from the Thor movies. And so she figures
Darcy Lewis.
Darcy.
Yeah.
So they go get Darcy, and because they need smart people to figure this shit out. Obviously, because Darcy is a main character technically now in this show, she's a main character. She was a side character in the movies, but in this show, she's a main character now. She figures out what's going on. Apparently, there's waves coming out, and she catches the wave, and she's like, "This is a really old type of transmission." And she tells one of the guys, "Get me a TV, one that's squared, not flat.
One of those old TVs,
the ones we grew up with."
Yeah.
So they go get her one of those TVs, and it starts catching the signal, and they start seeing the TV show that we've been seeing from the beginning. Excuse me.
Darcy Lewis starts to figure out some things. Apparently, these types of signals are the same type of signals that we used to get back in the day, which were television signals. Now those have been privatized by the government. Those no longer exist. Those are
we get digital signals now.
Yeah, now it's a digital signal.
And fiber optics and shit.
A different type of broadcast.
They still use that signal for who knows what, dude.
Yeah, they say it was for emergencies, but we don't know. For all we know, we left that technology a long time ago, and they've been talking to aliens all this time. Anyways, this is how she finds out, right? So next things that she thinks is maybe we can try to transmit a signal of some sort and try to communicate with whoever's in there. So she tells Agent Wu to stand by right next to a microphone while she looks at the video and see what's going on, and try to intercept, right? So this is the part where she is arguing with the blonde lady that tries to do everything for the children.
Yeah,
I don't know her character's name.
She's the one from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Gotcha.
I recognize her face, but I don't remember her.
Yeah. And that's when the radio starts talking to her.
And he's all like, "Wanda, who's doing this to you?" And then
exactly,
Kat Denning, Darcy. She's watching she and Wu are watching the feed, like the show that we were watching, and it skips, and she's like,
completely.
What had just happened?
So whoever was watching that the TV show, right, the signal that they've been getting, they didn't see the part where she cuts herself or she's bleeding. All of that has been taken off.
So the stuff, I guess, that Wanda doesn't want the outside to see, she cuts out.
Mm-hmm.
So now
just like any other show, they cut it up and edit it and broadcast it later.
Yeah. So now it's all starting to make sense, kind of, because you start thinking about, all right, so Wanda is doing this. Because I remember in that episode where Vision's coming down and he's like, "Something strange, Wanda, but I can't put my fingers on it." And Wanda's all like, "Huh." And then all of a sudden time rewinds, and then Vision's like, "Hey, honey," because Wanda's like, "I don't like this reaction." Mm-hmm. But anyways, we're going to keep going on.
So I like them young and dumb.
Yeah.
And full of,
Yeah. My God. So they get to the point where now they get to the episode where they see Monica Rambeau in there. And they're all like, okay, so this isn't another reality. She's in there. But is she playing? Is she playing, pretending and studying and trying to infiltrate? Or what is this, And so they're just looking at her. And they start seeing, eventually they get to that scene where Wanda's all like, "How did you know that my brother died? How did you know Ultron?" But we start seeing what we didn't see. Mm-hmm. Okay? After that part where it cuts outside to Vision and Vision's talking to the neighbors, we got to see what happened when Vision was talking to the fucking neighbors.
Exactly. So that was pretty scary too. all of a sudden it's been revealed that
Yes.
Wanda can be a little fucking cunt.
Wanda has been doing this and she's conscious of it
Yeah.
this whole time. I don't know if she's lost her mind or someone is manipulating her, but here in this moment, she knows she's doing this. And she
Yeah.
realized this bitch is not from in here. She's in here trying to figure stuff out. Someone sent
Mhm.
her. She's an intruder. Goodbye. Dude, she fucking shot her through the wall. The wall broke and fucking broke through another wall and broke through the house. And then you see her fly out the way we saw her fly out at the end of that episode. But it's kind of weird there because I mean, she doesn't have powers yet. She will eventually become a superhero. I think it'll happen. Monica Rambeau will become,
I want to
but
say it's Photon.
she's eventually going to become that character and get powers. But I don't think that's going to happen until Captain Marvel 2. She's being introduced now, but she doesn't have powers. So for her to go through walls and brick walls and other houses and objects and shit, I think she would have broken her back and her
Yeah.
head and everything. So it's kind of whatever. Unless it's not real and it's just
Yeah.
still imaginary. I don't know. She shot her out of the fucking bubble. Wanda is conscious of all this. Vision comes back, and when he comes back, Wanda turns around. Again, the scariest thing.
That was pretty damn scary
We see
too.
zombie Vision.
Pretty much.
The way he looked when Thanos killed him and he was gray and he was dead with a hole in
Yeah.
his fucking.
Forehead.
He's walking like that, talking like that, like a fucking zombie. It's scary as hell, dude.
It was so uncomfortable that she actually looked away for a minute
Yeah.
and
But she
I
fixed
guess
it.
try to gather herself and
Yeah.
like looked up again
And she
so that she
fixed
can
it.
have like the vision of what she wants him to be.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah. And so she's conscious of it. She's making it, you know?
Crazy.
hmm
Yeah, she seemed pretty lucid, but a little off too. You gotta admit, she
She's
has
definitely the bad guy, but I
yeah.
still think someone's manipulating her.
There's definitely someone else in here that we haven't seen yet the development of those characters.
Mm.
Again, we said this in past episodes that we definitely think that what's her name, Agnes, is the
Agatha Harkness.
is Agatha.
In Wanda's reality, it is Agnes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But yeah, Agatha Harkness is definitely behind it. And
yeah,
there's a lot of things going on, but months. This was before the show even premiered, before there was promotion for it. There was some leaked photos that spilled on the internet.
yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't spill on the United States or anyone who speaks English fucking internet. It was in Portuguese and Spain and
Mhm.
some bullshit like that. And these images down here, now mind you, they're very bad quality.
Yeah.
We don't get the right resolution. It's almost like we're getting a snippet of thumbnails on a computer, right?
This is definitely a picture or a screen capture of a computer
Thumbnail,
desktop or
thumbnail.
or a thumbnail. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Of thumbnails of pictures. They didn't take the that I mean they probably rushed. They really wanted to take the pictures and get the fuck out of there, right?
Look, obviously, it's somebody who was on set and was working there and was secretly took the pictures either with their cell phone or a small little camera. And man, he's lucky he didn't get caught because you could go to jail for that shit, motherfucker. They don't play around in these studios. You fuck around like that, they'll fucking throw your ass maybe for a week or so, but they'll throw your ass in jail and take your phone or whatever you took the pictures with. You idiot. But thank God this idiot got away with it. And we got
Mhm.
to see these pictures. And it came out a long time ago. So when I saw these pictures, I was like, I don't think that's the show. But
Yeah.
then now we're seeing this, and it's a bunch of witches. And if you see there, Agnes, aka Agatha Harkness, is in the pictures. And some weird looking crone witches. And then there's Wanda dressed in like blue and stuff. My question
Mhm.
is this like a reality that she fucking makes? Or Is this them taking Wanda to the past? Because Agatha Harkness is one of the original Salem witches from the Salem witch trials in the comics, and she managed to survive the burning and the what did they call it, the fucking killing of all the witches. She managed to survive, and she's been alive all these years or whatever the fuck. That's the thing about the comics. I don't know if that's going to be the story, but from these images, it looks like it is. So, is this
Yeah.
the past? Is Wanda reincarnated? She's been a witch in the past? Are they going to say some shit like that? What do you think?
Okay. So I've been reading, and it's hard for me to read in fucking Portuguese because it's not Spanish, but it's very similar. So from what I've, there's a paragraph here that says, uh, and I'm gonna be, taking my time here. Confirmado, look up. Okay, so it says here that it's been confirmed that now they're taking, they're recording. That's how they say it. In the city of Salem, and they talk about Salem and what's Salem about. But what actually got me really excited was that in here, what they say is that Agatha Harkness is the mentor of Wanda Maximoff, and she's responsible for her to be Scarlet, and to unblock and learn her powers. Um, so that's what they're saying in this. I'm not saying that that's what
I
the
think
reality is
no,
of the
no, no.
show,
I no,
but
no. I think they're just saying what the comic book says. That sounds exactly like what the
probably.
comic book is. So he's just saying the story of Agatha Harkness in the comic books. So I'm wondering how they're gonna do it here, because obviously she's not her mentor. Because we've seen she's learning from the Avengers. She's someone who's trying to manipulate her. She's obviously a fucking bad guy. The question is this the past? Is this Wanda's past, or is this something they made up and they're making Wanda believe that she was part of this?
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, they do look like on they're dressed up as the 1800s or
Yeah,
whatever the
this
years of
this
the
is the
Salem.
Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
Let's just say this is the Salem witch trials.
Mm-hmm.
Was Wanda reincarnated? I mean, is this something they're putting in her mind for her to believe, or is this real?
Yeah. So now we're at the point where we're thinking, well, is she being scammed in her way of thinking? To think that maybe this witch, uh, who is played by Catherine Han, or Han, or yeah, I think it's Han, is trying to make her believe that, hey, I helped you out, unlock all your powers, and do this for your own good. And I don't know if that's the card that they're going to be playing in the show. I'm not 100%, but yeah, dude, that's pretty cool. That's I honestly think that this is a look back at old school Russia. Maybe.
Old
I'm
school
not
Russia.
sure. Well, she's Russian, right? If this is the past, then it has to be old
No,
school
but
Russia.
she looks the same. She would be
Yeah.
little. If it was Russia, she would be a young girl.
Well, that's true.
Is
So
this
scratch
if
that
this
out.
was in
It's
her?
definitely yeah, this is an illusion then,
I
obviously.
think it is, because look, we know she's a good guy, so someone's manipulating her. In this episode, she's the bad guy. And she lets you know. If you haven't seen this episode, you're watching this, you're up and down. Because I'm sorry, man, we just spoiled everything for you. And if you're watching this, it's because you already seen it, obviously. We're a spoiler channel, 100%. Anything you watch is you're gonna get spoiled. So don't even watch this if you don't like spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
We like motherfuckers who like spoilers, like we do. Um, anyways, we've known, like, but in this episode, she just comes out and says, "I'm the bad guy, and I know I'm the bad guy, and I'm happy here. Fuck off, leave me alone." So, but she's not like that. So someone made her like that.
Yeah.
Agatha Harkness has a part to do in it, Agnes, but is Mephisto still in the background?
I
Didn't you have a
wanna
theory
say
about one of the characters being Mephisto?
yeah,
Tell
so
me why.
okay, so during the last episode that aired yesterday, we see how this agency Sword is taking a look at the characters that come on in the signal of the show that Scarlet is, showing. and they see that those are some missing people that they've been looking for them. So they start gathering their information, their ID, their past, and whatnot. So they start placing all of these pictures
On the
on a
wall. Kind
wall,
of like Josh
exactly,
Wheaton putting penises of Vision
all over his back wall.
all over his wall. That son of a
The-
bitch. I bet you he took all those home and he has them all on his fucking. Like
yeah,
you walk into his house, they're all over his living room. Penis of
yeah.
Vision. Vision penis. Robotic penises. Penis, penis,
The
penis.
2.0, the 5.0, the
5.0.
turbo,
Yeah.
all of those.
All of them. Fucking
So
sick
we see that
fuck.
one thing that we notice off the bat is that three of the people that are there in the actual wall where they have all the information, three of them don't have an actual ID. Two of them being Scarlet and Vision, because they already know who they are.
Well, duh.
They don't have an ID right next to them because they already know. The rest of the people do have an ID and some of their past. Now, the only one that doesn't have an ID right next to their profile picture or their screen capture of the show picture is Agatha.
Hmm.
So they don't have an actual ID for her. She might as well be someone who's been
Agnes.
living for centuries, or they just
You're
don't know who she is.
You're right. You're right. If she's from ancient times and she is a witch from the Salem witch trials, they wouldn't find modern records of this person
Yeah.
existing. She never had a social security number back then. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take fingerprints back then. So she would really be, under the grid. She wouldn't be in the grid.
Exactly. So hopefully by the end of this show we can gather what the information on her sheet of paper is, that because they do write something about her, we just can't really tell what it is because it's just basically just pause the episode and we notice that basically. So we'll hopefully gather some more information and see what that means or what is written there. Maybe it's just gibberish, you never know. But then again, it's Marvel and it's Disney, they probably did write something truthful in there. Another a character that doesn't have an ID or an actual sheet of paper with some information in there is that lady who's blonde, and I forget her character's name.
Yeah, me too. She's the one from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, her.
Her. She used to be a demon, and I'm not gonna get into Buffy. Anyways, go on. Go on.
That's another character in there that does not come out in the wall. Not her picture, not her information, not her ID. She's missing.
Oh, I can't believe you fucking noticed that. Holy shit.
Okay, and her name is Emma Caulfield Ford. That's the actress's name. Emma Caulfield Ford. And just in case you guys were wondering.
Who cares? You're saying she's Mephisto?
I think so. I think she is Mephisto.
You know what?
They don't know shit
She
about
was
her.
being a real bitch.
Yeah.
To Wanda in that episode, and to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's Mephisto. Wow, Mephisto's a lady. Yes, the devil would be a woman.
Exactly.
Wow. Kevin Feige, cheers.
Cheers, my man. That's why he's the man.
That's why he's the man. This episode, I think this was the best episode yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first episode was good because I've never seen anything like that. I mean, I have. I've Bewitched. I've seen it, but it was fun seeing the Vision and her in it. The second episode, I was just like, Didn't we do this? Didn't we do this just 30 minutes ago? Come on now. The third episode was better because I was like, all right, this is different. This episode is way different. I think this was the best episode yet. It's going to be amazing to see how they're going to tie this to Spider-Man, because I think Spider-Man comes out first, and then tie that to Doctor Strange and the multiverse.
Now, question for you. What do you think it's going to happen after this episode? Do you think that maybe they're going to take another character's perspective in order for them to time it out a little bit more and tie in some other things or story?
This is what and I wanted to get into this too. This is what I think is going to happen. So now we have to see maybe 2 episodes of the Wanda TV show. And then we're gonna see another episode of the perspective from those two fucking episodes. They're gonna follow this pattern. I think they are. So the next episode, we're back in another episode of WandaVision. And there's this guy, and his theory is last week we had talked about this, that Rodi Martin guy
Mhm.
that reported
Rodri
Rodi Martin
Martin.
who fucking reported that the actor from who would dub the Spanish voice of Evan Peters Quicksilver in the X-Men movies was asked by Marvel to come back and dub the voice of the actor Evan Peters, who's going to be in the WandaVision.
Mhm. Now again, Evan Peters is the person who played what character in what movie?
Quicksilver in the X-Men movies.
Exactly. So it's not the same Quicksilver
It's
from the
not
Marvel
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
movies.
It's
Not
not.
him.
It's this guy.
Mhm.
And so we know that in some way or some form, Evan Peters, the actor, is going to be in this fucking show in
Mhm.
WandaVision. It's going to be in fucking
If
WandaVision.
that Rodri Martin guy is
Dubbed the
correct.
voice, and he dubbed
Yeah.
the voice for Evan Peters.
Yeah.
For
Mhm.
Evan Peters. This is what I think was going to happen. We saw fucking Wanda get pregnant fast, give birth fucking fast, and then have twins fucking fast. Really fast. This all happened in one episode. The way she got pregnant fast and had the kids, these kids are going to grow up fast. Now, in the comic books, Billy and Tommy become they're young Avengers, and Billy and Tommy are fucking Speed and Wiccan. One of the boys has powers like the mom, and the other boy has powers like her brother. He's fast and shit. That guy on the internet had a theory. He said, Rodi Martin dubbed the voice for Evan Peters. And Evan Peters is going to be in fucking WandaVision. But Evan Peters is not going to be Quicksilver. He's going to be one of the kids.
Oh
And
shit!
so I'm all like, that's a good theory.
That's a good theory. That is a
And
good
I
theory.
think it's a smart theory. Because why would Marvel want to bring another Quicksilver? It's going to confuse people. It's going to confuse dumb people who are not geeks. It's going to confuse a lot of dumb people. I think this guy's has a point, man. I think that Evan Peters is going to be one of the kids, and these kids are going to grow up fast. The way they fucking popped out of her fucking belly, they're going to grow up fast, and they're going to be teenagers. I don't know who's playing the other fucking kid, but I think that's what the next episode's going to be. And I think that guy's right, and I think that's what the next episode will be. What do you think the next episode's going to be?
I
Well,
think I'm more inclined to that.
I don't want to
theory.
spoil it, but this
But
is
we're
a spoiler.
spoilers.
Marvel already posted a fucking preview of next week's episode. And in that preview, we see like there's gonna be now superhero fighting. And they show Scarlet Witch. They show a fire, something on fire. And Scarlet Witch, her fucking, her red lights up and she starts flying. And they show the Vision and he's going like towards somewhere. And then we see at the very end of this clip, we see the Vision getting out of the bubble. And when he gets out of the bubble, when he steps out, he goes, and he kind of like starts, he makes a movement like he's falling, like he got weak, like, and it stopped there, like some little fucking teaser. And I'm just like, from what I saw, because they cut these teasers in a way where you think stuff's gonna happen, but it's different. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I think Vision figures it out that this bitch is creating this shit and I'm trapped in here, and he tries to escape. That's what I think.
The Vision itself try to escape.
Like he figures it out because he was figuring it out in the other episodes.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
but she rewinded his fucking head or whatever she does, and everything went back to normal.
It's interesting because I wonder if like that happens. If he's trying to get out, will he automatically die? Like, wow.
Yeah, and we see like he gets weak, like he go. I mean, they cut it
Mm,
right away, but you see he, like he's almost like he's like oh, like about to
yeah.
fall.
Oh, you
So
know what? Going
imagine
back,
we see
real
like
quick, real
he
quick.
turns dead, he turns dead, and when the Agents of Sword goes, there's the Vision's body with a fucking hole in it, and it's all gray and shit.
That would have meant that she actually took the corpse
Ugh.
of the Vision.
From Wakanda, because you know that's where he's at.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure he's at Wakanda, the dead body.
Uh huh.
Wakandans, they like technology, they want to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Or you never know. Maybe they did. They were on the verge of actually making him, turn back on or whatever. Well, yeah, let's just say turn back on because he is a fucking machine. I was gonna say alive. But imagine if they almost were almost there to turn him back on, and then Wanda was the one that fucking took him and sent him somewhere else. And at the same time, he's trying to wake up and he's becoming lucid. You know, um, I don't know. That could be one thing. But what I was gonna say is that there is a scene on some of the trailers and previews where the Vision and Wanda are dressed up as their old school characters. This means only one thing.
That's the next episode.
It's Halloween.
Yeah,
They're trick or
and
treating.
and they're gonna take their
Salem
kid. They're gonna
witches.
and they're gonna take no, but she's not dressed like that. She's dressed. She's
I
not the
know.
witch. She's dressed as a
I know.
Scarlet Witch from the comics.
Mhm.
And they're gonna
But
take
it
their
would make
kids.
sense that
They're
like,
gonna take the
maybe
kids trick or treating. The kids are gonna
yeah.
be bigger. They're not gonna be teenagers yet. So they're gonna be small kids. When they're teenagers, I think that's when we'll see Evan Peters. And like the guy
Mhm.
said on the internet, I didn't say it. Like the guy said on the internet, he's probably playing one of their kids. He's gonna be
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah.
I think he's right.
I think this is what I think. Okay, so I think Scarlet, something's gonna happen that I don't. You never know. Maybe the kids get lost in the middle of the woods, and then she's trying to find the kids, right? And then she sees a circle of witches doing their thing, during Halloween, right? Let's just pretend that's what happens, right? She enters in a different kind of realm. Like she almost like goes either things or remembers something, and that's when she notices, or maybe they're maybe you see both Agnes and Mephisto talking in secrecy, and that's what when she like
If this
notices
look,
that this happens.
if this
I don't
is
know.
if this is Mephisto, I don't think we're gonna see Mephisto at all. I think
Yeah.
Mephisto will pop out at the end of Spider-Man.
Hmm. No, I don't think it's gonna
Like,
be
look,
Mephisto
there might be,
materializing.
and I'll take it back. There might be an end of credit scene at the end of this show, the very last episode. I think there'll be an end of credit scene at the end of the show, and we'll see Mephisto,
Hmm.
and we'll that's how we'll be introduced to him. And then at the end of Spider-Man, because we're not Spider-Man is not going to have Mephisto in it. I promise you. But at the end of Spider-Man, the end of credits scene is going to reveal something about Mephisto being, somehow he also had something to do with what Peter was doing, you know, and that's going to lead into Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange is that's who's going to battle Mephisto. You're not going to see Spider-Man battle
Yeah.
Mephisto.
No.
Spider-Man's not going to be in the Doctor Strange movie. It's going to be the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange in that movie. The Scarlet Witch is probably going to be in that movie because she's going to snap out of it. Doctor Strange is going to snap her out of it, and she's going to figure out, like, who the fuck was doing this to me? And they're both going to realize it's Mephisto, and that's
Yeah.
probably who the fucking bad guy of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, is going to be in. As
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I was just thinking, Halloween, and then you see witches. Maybe they're gonna put something weird in there where this makes a connection of some sort. But
Yeah,
that's
maybe
about it.
these
I don't
pictures.
think I don't think you're gonna, like you mentioned. I don't think we're gonna see Mephisto as Mephisto. We're gonna see that lady playing Mephisto. But like I think that's how Agnes and that lady are gonna be talking to each other just to pretend they're still like part of the people that live in that town. I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. None of us have been close to figuring out Kevin Feige's brain. Now, Josh Wheaton, we know what's on his brain.
Yep. Mechanical penis.
Penis, penis, penis. Mechanical penis. All right, we're gonna get a little break, get another beer. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, man.
It has been reported that Sony Japan, because Sony has a lot of divisions and shit, but the main one, I guess, is Sony Japan. That they have supposedly, because this might just be bullshit, supposedly have been putting pressure on Sony Films in America. Now, because Sony does a lot of stuff. Sony does music. It has musical artists all over the world. Sony does fucking, electronics, TVs and shit. Sony does fucking the PlayStation. Sony does fucking cameras. Like I said, all electronics. They do a lot of things. Okay, it's not just a small company. They have
Let's
different.
be honest here. They've been killing it. They've been doing pretty damn good.
Yes, but as a big company, you focus on we're making billions.
Mm-hmm.
But why are these guys right here losing money? And what has been losing money in reality has been Sony Films in America. Because the past 10 years, the MCU has dominated Sony. And I'm going to be honest with you. Fuck the MCU. Disney has dominated the fucking movie industry. The past 10, 15 years, right? Has it not? It has. With everything they've done, like they make billion-dollar movies. Every goddamn movie that would come out was a billion-dollar movie. No other studio could do that. They tried. They spent $300 million making a fucking movie, and then they wouldn't get shit back. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, Disney has dominated the movie industry, and unfortunately, Sony Films, just like a lot of other fucking studios, has been one of them that has failed, just like everyone else. They've been losing money in the industry because Disney's a powerhouse. So Sony Japan has been putting pressure on Sony in America, and they've told them if Venom and fucking Morbius don't make money, we're gonna force you to sell Spider-Man back to Marvel and get us some money.
Yep.
So,
and they're in the right to do so.
I mean, they could easily get $5 billion for Spider-Man from Disney. They can get $5 billion for just Spider-Man.
A lot of money for
And that's
just the rights. Yeah,
that's a lot of
the
fucking
full-on
money
rights.
for the rights. And they will give it too. They paid $5 billion for Lucasfilms, and now they're asking Lucas to come back and fix all the shit that Kathleen Kennedy fucked up. I mean, like, dude, Disney has money to throw. That's $1 billion is pocket change for Disney. Here's a penny, motherfucker. A penny that's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, and the only reason that hasn't happened is because basically Sony knows what is valuable in their company. Such big name as Spider-Man is a big fucking acquisition. But nowadays, if you compare, like you mentioned, all of their other, business, they're not profiting from that business in specific.
Yeah,
that division.
They're not, Sony Films,
as
you're not
much
making
as
money.
they would want to.
You're losing money. So why are you going to keep spending money on something that's losing money?
Exactly. And
by
the selling the actual
check
rights,
it out. The only thing that's making money in Sony Films is the deal they have with Marvel, and they're not getting the 100%. It's a deal that you're split down the middle. So they're not getting the money that Marvel's getting. Marvel's just benefiting. They're not making the $1 billion movies that they make. They're not making the $1 billion movies with Spider-Man. They're not. But because Spider-Man is in the universe, people keep going to see everything and eat everything that Marvel throws at them. So the money's coming back to them, even if they have to split it with Sony every time they make a Spider-Man movie. Disney doesn't give a shit. To them, it's just more money for us eventually. Toys, everything. It's
Yeah,
coming to
doesn't
us.
doesn't Disney owns the rights for the toys?
For everything. Disney does the only thing Sony Films has is the rights to make the Spider-Man movies. That's all Sony has. The character itself, Marvel owns. The fucking toys, everything, the video games, everything goes to Disney. The only thing Sony has is the fact that they're in the movie. That's it. The
Yeah.
movie rights. That's all Sony has.
So yeah, at this point they're like, either we just give it up and take our profits, whatever we made, and just go on with our own company life,
So,
and let the real guys do their own work and profit from that.
I'm gonna just put this out there for all you nerds. If you want Spider-Man to be 100% in control of Kevin Feige and the people at Marvel Disney, don't go watch Venom in the theaters. Don't go watch Morbius. Get a VPN and watch it. Let's do this together. The way you all, the way you all fucked up the stock market the other day, and we're gonna get into that later on in the fucking video. So stick around for that. The way you did that bullshit, you can do this. You can boycott 2 fucking movies. Or you don't have to just don't go to theaters. Watch it with a VPN. It's easy. Okay, just Google it. It's easy. Watch it with a VPN. Do your thing. Watch them. But don't
Yeah.
go pay money for them. Let's get Spider-Man in the hands of those who know what they're doing. Look, if I was Sony, straight up,
Let's bring Spidey back home.
dude, if I was Sony, straight up, I would just be like, you know what? Fuck Spider-Man. Look, I'll sell Sony Films for $20 billion. And Disney will fucking pay it too.
They will.
And then
at this point, what else haven't they bought?
Fox did it.
Spider-Man is
Fox sold Fox Films to fucking Disney.
Yeah.
Like Disney, look, dude, there's going to be 5 companies in the future. Disney's going to be one of them. Google. I think.
Apple.
Yeah. Apple.
And Tesla.
Tesla. There's one more. I wanted to say
Amazon.
No, I was going to say Amazon, but Google's just going to swallow that shit up, dude.
We'll see.
Amazon, we'll put Amazon up there. There's only going to be 5 companies in the entire world. They're going to slowly buy everything, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have Google Energy. You're a light provider. Mark my words, millennials, when you're as old as
you
me.
didn't mention Microsoft.
No, Bill Gates is going to die soon. He's not going to think about it.
No, he already has enough money.
You're going to, and he does. And he does. He's just, I don't know. He's making foundations to save, starving kids and shit. Look, mark my words, millennials. You're going to have Google Energy. You're going to be paying Google for your fucking electricity in the future.
Mm-hmm.
When you're as old as us, I promise you.
We've seen some things.
All right, moving on from this Sony shit. We got some more Marvel news coming for y'all. This week, the Marvel Studios Thor: Love and Thunder started. They started filming, dude. All the actors were finally there, flown there. All the Guardians, fucking Chris Hemsworth, they were finally there, and they started filming. And we got some tweets from Chris Hemsworth. And first, we're gonna read the caption of the tweet, just so you see what he's talking about or what he posted, and then we'll see the pictures. But he goes ahead and he puts this tweet. A beautiful start to our shoot today with a welcome to country ceremony from the Gamay dancers of the and I'm sorry if I'm butchering this, okay? These are these are tribes or ancient, indigenous tribes from Australia. The Gamay dancers of the Gadigao and Bidigao Nation and performance. I'm sorry, dude. And performance and Karakai by Maori dancers from the Te Arangoni indigenous Australians may be just as proud of this country. But many, anyways, he goes on praising these people. And then he posts a bunch of pictures that you can see, and you can go on Instagram and follow him. And this is one of the pictures that he posted. There's a more that we're gonna look at, but this is one of the pictures that he posted. And right away, I'm deeply concerned. Let me paint you a picture. in a world, in a world, this is 2021. In the world, I'm sorry to say, where Tom Cruise is the sane person. Oh my God. That's what we're living in. We're living in a world where Tom Cruise makes sense, where he is right. Oh my God. Okay, Marvel, how much? Look, this is not a green screen fucking. This is not a Mandalorian type of movie. This is a big screen movie. Marvel's probably dishing $250 million on this fucking production so that Taika Waititi can take the main actor of the movie and surround him in close proximity of strangers.
Yeah, you can
during
hardly see anyone with a mask in those
during a
pictures.
pandemic.
Mind
Oh
you,
my
they're
God,
not
dude.
just shaking hands. There's a picture of him
Oh,
like greeting another person right
oh my
in front of
God.
them, pressing foreheads. And I'm like, oh my God, I
Dude.
hope they checked
Look,
everyone
and in
before
that
they did
picture,
all of
the
that.
picture you're talking about, the people behind them are wearing masks because they're not
Mhm.
stupid. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Disney, like, I don't know if you allowed this shit to happen. Like, if you allow this shit to happen, you're fucking stupid, Bob Iger. You're not fucking watching what your fucking production assistant. What's going on with your money, pendejo? Holy shit! Look, let's just say that this fucking little girl right here the night before went out and fucking danced somewhere and then with a bunch of guys, and then this kid down here fucking went fucking wrestling in WWE with pretending with all his fucking buddies from down the street, and they all got sweaty, and fucking one of those other people they were with got corona and gave it to them, and now they're here. And let's just say, hypothetically, that this man, that Chris Hemsworth, put his fucking forehead on. That man, I don't know, somehow came in contact. And I'm not gonna make shit up this time. I'm just gonna say came in contact with somebody who had the virus, and now he's putting his forehead next to him.
Mhm.
That's the main actor of the movie. He's in every fucking scene. If he has the virus right now and he doesn't have symptoms, and you start production and you film with all the other actors,
You're gonna kill everyone.
no, you're probably they come on, these guys are in good shape. They're not gonna die, but you're gonna stop production for a month or
Yeah.
so, dude.
And if
And,
there wasn't
and
enough time for us
that's
waiting for these things
fucking
to come out.
yes. And this is fucking money. Like, what the? Who's in charge of this? Tycho, and there's the director. The director's right there, fucking in the middle of it, saying like, "This was my idea." What the fuck?
Well, let's just hope that everyone got fucking tested ahead of time. They fucking quarantine and whatnot.
Okay.
And then they did all of this.
I'll give him that.
Hopefully.
Let's hope Disney is that professional and went as far as doing something as insane as that. I really do hope.
Look
But
at
I
these
doubt it,
with their
dude.
didgerigators and their
This is
wazoos and whatever they're calling.
this. I hope not. I hope this doesn't happen. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. And I want to see this fucking movie. But honestly, this might be. I hope this might turn into the biggest fuck up Disney has had in years. If it happens, if there's an outbreak and it's because of this and it leaks, oh, we're gonna have a long discussion, baby.
We'll follow it up for sure.
We'll follow it up. All right, like I don't want to fucking just stand here and bash Chris Hemsworth all night.
Or Taika Waititi.
We're talking about TT, but we should because they fucked up. I think it was partially their fault too.
But we rarely get the advantage of doing so, so we're gonna bash on them.
Yeah. I mean, they don't know us and we don't know them. We don't know what happened. We're just giving our opinions. That's what this is all about. The freedom to say what you want because you're different.
Unless the algorithm in YouTube fucking blocks us, then we're fucked.
Well, what are you gonna do? Fucking Google.
America is only so free.
Yeah, yeah. We all are. Not America, the whole world, dude.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, this isn't that kind of channel, okay? This guy. Um, we had our first look at the Funko Pops from the Godzilla versus Kong movie. Uh, and they don't look too bad. Like obviously these are just pictures, like I guess drawings or whatever. Then I don't. But this is exactly what they're gonna look like. And
Yeah.
we have a Godzilla with his tail, a Godzilla shooting fire, and we have Kong with some red eyes. People are speculating about his red eyes, but no, I think no, you're reading too much into it. These are Funko Pops. Everybody has
Yeah.
black eyes and shit. I don't know. They just wanted to give Kong some red eyes. Big fucking deal. Okay, but
Yeah.
some of the other images basically confirm what I was saying is that Kong's fucking axe down here is really a bone. You can clearly see a fucking bone.
And it's attached to a
Godzilla fin.
scale.
A
Yeah.
Godzilla fin. But then
Yeah,
we, we,
fin,
we
fin.
see another Kong over there, and he has some scrapes like that on him, and he's
Mhm.
carrying something.
Yeah, what is that? I was gonna ask you.
I was trying to figure it out because I didn't at first I thought it was a bong, you know. But I was trying to look at it and I started remembering he's huge. Kong is huge. I think that's a crane, you know.
Mm.
And I think maybe this is probably from the battle with Mecha Godzilla, and he grabs a crane because
Mm.
he loses his fucking bone, and he probably grabs a crane. I don't know. Just my speculation, you know.
It does look a little bit like an ant. Yeah, it does.
Here's some closer images, and we see once again that is a bone, and it has the Godzilla fin, and he's got some scrapes and shit.
It is a crane, dude. Yeah, I just zoomed in into the image.
Yeah, I mean, it does resemble very, very, very much
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a fucking crane.
Like, yep.
So that's probably a crane. Um, and these are some of the images. But one of them that just leaked, and I think this happened yesterday, um, it was an image. And of course, everybody on the internet has been talking about it. We've talked about it. And if you want to
Mhm.
hear the entire fucking 30-40 minute spoiler video that we did about the trailer, the story, what Kong is holding, the theories, and a lot of Mecha Godzilla, click on this fucking link right here. Now, back to this video. They also leaked, and it's a very blurry, shitty picture, but they leaked the picture of Mecha Godzilla Funko. So it's official, it's confirmed, it's in the trailer. We're gonna get Mecha Godzilla in the trailer. We're gonna get in the movie, sorry. We're gonna get in the fucking movie.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks very, very bad quality. It's one of it looks kind of like a GIF of some sort,
Yeah, it's super
but it does
shitty.
have
But it's a leak. It's a leak.
the number of the Funko Pop, which is 1019, and it says Mecha Godzilla. I guess if you squint your eyes a little bit, you'll see a bit clearer. But yeah, that's Mecha Godzilla, dude. Nah, we have Mecha Godzilla confirmed.
Confirmed, motherfuckers. He's in the trailer. All you gotta do is slow it down like we did right
Mhm.
here. Alright.
Yes, sir.
So that's some of the shit that happened. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Um, Ryan Reynolds, you know him. He likes to tweet. He's a fucking. He's the man.
He
Anyways,
loves to buy phone companies.
yeah, he tweeted, and he tweeted recently on January the 28th, a few days ago. It's critical to have an open, honest, and healthy discussion around mental health by retweeting hashtag Bell Let's Talk. You can make a difference. And I'm sure he's talking about Bell's palsy, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I guess a disease, I think. Anyways, I think that's what he's talking about. I hope I'm not wrong or offending somebody in this day and age. In case that's not enough, before Disney bought Fox, Deadpool 3 was going to be a road trip between Deadpool and Logan, Rashomon style. For real. Rashomon is some Japanese movie, that came out a long fucking time ago. I'm not going to get into it. But basically, he's just saying that the plans before, Disney bought Fox, they offered them money for all of their fucking shit because they weren't making money, which Sony is in the same predicament at the moment. Um, they offered them money and Fox sold everything. Before that, they had plans for future X-Men movies, for future fucking Deadpool movies, and one of the plans was a road trip between him and Hugh Jackman, Logan. And one of these smartasses, they went ahead and they fucking tweeted like, "He's most likely joking, though." And
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds replied right away, "I'm not." Hashtag Bell, let's talk. So, I mean, obviously, we're never going to see a Deadpool Wolverine movie unless it's with a new Wolverine that Marvel makes, Disney makes. But what do you think of this new movie that never happened?
Ah, man, I don't know if it was a good thing though.
Why?
I mean, I don't know if it's. Well, let's go back and review. Old Man Logan was one of the best fucking movies I've seen in comic book history, dude. Like, it was a great fucking movie. So I don't know if they were in between making this movie that we saw, which is Old Man Logan, or this movie. And if that was the case, I would rather stick with Old Man
Well, I
Logan
mean,
instead
the
of
thing is, the thing is that it's a Deadpool movie, so it
yeah,
doesn't have to make sense.
yeah,
Deadpool doesn't make sense. So they probably would have just done its own thing. It would have actually been a road trip between these
yeah,
two characters who are complete opposites. And Wolverine probably would have killed Wilson Wade a couple of times during the movie and he would regenerate again. The same way Wolverine does. And Wolverine's like,
yeah.
Fuck, he's just like me except he's annoying."
Well, if you think about it, Old Man Logan, the movie, was pretty much a road trip movie. If you think about it,
It was a
they
road
are on
trip.
the
Yeah,
road.
yeah, it was. I
Yeah,
honestly think that if this movie would have happened, we definitely would have gotten Wolverine in full costume with his
yeah,
mask and he
yeah. The
would have
old
looked
school
like this.
Wolverine. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the way he's supposed to look. That hopefully when Marvel brings him in, and it'll be years from now, at the least
2024.
3 years before we see an X-Men. I think that's just my theory. But it'll be a while before we see old Logan over here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I think when they bring him in, Marvel should definitely do the mask. We have never seen him with the mask.
Yeah. And I mean, if that's gonna be the case, obviously, what's his name? The Hugh Jackman is not gonna be Wolverine.
No,
I hope they
it's gonna be
do
a younger
cast
actor.
someone. Yeah, let's hope it is gonna be a smaller character because Wolverine
Yes, he's
is
short. He's a short
short
X-Men.
character.
He's like five something. He's short.
Yeah.
He's not 6 feet tall. He's a fucking short man. That's why he's a
So
Wolverine.
yeah, but at the same time, he has some big fucking shoes to fill because Hugh Jackman was, even though he was not as short as the character is supposed to be, Hugh Jackman is actually a tall man. He's like 6'2" or
And
something like that.
he fucking
And
got
he got
ripped.
super ripped.
I've read
Yeah.
interviews about him talking about the week before filming started, and he said it was hell. He says because obviously for months they have him work out, and he gets in good
Yeah.
shape. But the week before filming, every day they make him drink like 3 gallons of water. And then when filming starts, they tell him to stop. And that's why all his veins pop out. And that's why he sweats. And that's why he looks the way he does. And he says
Crazy.
that it's a horrible fucking feeling.
It's
He's,
horrible.
yeah, he just wants to throw up. That drinking that much water is disgusting. And then the way you feel afterwards, it's like you're sweating all the water that you drank out, that you drank. You're just sweating it out. And you see it in those movies when he's Logan. He's like, you see all the. I mean, that's poor guy, but he did it for millions of dollars. And I would have,
Exactly. I was about to say, but the paycheck
and
would have
any
was
one of you, if you had any brains, would have done it too. I'm
fuck
just
yeah.
saying, yeah, fuck it.
They're paying me to get buff. Fuck
I
yes. Thank
mean,
you.
now that we're talking about Deadpool, uh, what do you think about Deadpool 3? And basically, Kevin Feige's already said Deadpool is coming. We're gonna have a Deadpool 3, and it's gonna be Ryan Reynolds, and it is gonna be R-rated. But Disney doesn't know what platform they're gonna release it on, because obviously you can't put an R-rated movie on Disney Plus. And
Yep.
and and I don't know if it'd be wise to release a movie. Oh my god. You just cut up. Anyways, I'm gonna cut that out.
You did, Echo. You did too.
All right. I don't
But
think it
anyways.
would. I don't think it would be wise to release a movie. f- Um, I don't think it would be wise to release a movie in theaters, an R movie with the Disney logo. So I think Disney's gonna come up with a different platform. It'll be called like Disney. It's not.
ABC movies.
Maybe it's not gonna say Disney in it, but it's gonna be something like something M.
Mm.
Another, something for mature people, that, for parents or adult. There's going to be, and that's where they're also going to, because Disney owns all the Fox properties. People don't
Mm-hmm.
realize this, but Disney now owns, they own The Simpsons, but they own fucking Aliens and Predator. They own
Yeah.
all those movies. They own all the old movies. Sony, I mean, Fox made a lot of R-rated movies, good movies. I can't even begin
Well,
to.
I was about to say, what can they just pretend we're back in the 80s where the PG-13 was actually ours? Like
There's
back in the
too
day.
many of these social justice warriors out there that Disney
Yeah.
can't do that. Okay, Disney has to make a platform that is for mature audiences only, and I think they will. I don't know what they're gonna call it, and that's where we're gonna get all of the rest of the Fox library. But we're also gonna get fucking Deadpool. Oh, and Disney even owns Avatar now. That
Mhm.
they do. They own Avatar, um, and so I think fucking that's what's gonna happen. Uh, they're gonna make some kind of app
Well,
or something that's mature Disney, or just they're not gonna call. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna call it Disney. It would be weird to say mature Disney or some bullshit like that.
yeah.
So they're not gonna
Well,
have Disney in the title, but it's gonna be
they
somewhere that's owned by them that you can go and watch these R-rated movies, and one including Deadpool 3 and whatever R-rated movies they make for Marvel. Like, I think Blade is gonna be an R-rated movie, and there's talks about possibly a Punisher movie. If there's gonna be a Punisher movie, it's gonna be fucking R.
it better be this as good as the Netflix series,
It'll be better
or
with
even
Kevin
better.
with Kevin Feige riding the fucking horse.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I mean, they've been in these kinds of situations, like you mentioned before, where they actually have Hamilton in their repertoire of things that you can watch in the Disney Plus thing, and they do curse in that play. So I don't know if they took that off, bleeped that out, which is kind of like, really, you're gonna be doing that? Like that's fucking stupid. Or
Well,
they're gonna be doing the same thing as they did with Splash, remember? Because
They
they,
they've been doing that. Other
yeah.
studios, because people are, that's racist. They're fucking taking shit off the fucking
Mhm.
movies and stuff. It's happening
Yeah.
already. So Disney, I hope they don't go that route. I hope they just make a different platform, call it whatever you want to call it, and put all of the Fox library
Well, just
there.
add a disclaimer at the beginning of the movie. They've been doing that for the longest time.
That's what's. I mean, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think it is.
Yeah.
It is gonna happen. I mean, that's what
Don't
we're.
don't fuck with the fucking art. Don't fuck with the actual film
Yeah.
and the creativity and the creators and the writers and all that stuff by adding something stupid. Like, and I don't know if you know, like in that movie Splash from the 80s or 90s,
Yeah. Yeah. I
uh
remember it. Tom Hanks.
they fucking photoshopped the hell out of her ass with it looked horrible. So
Wow.
it's
I didn't know.
You didn't know that? Okay,
No.
so like there's this one
No.
scene
I
where,
know what scene you're talking about.
yeah, she goes into the ocean and you can see her ass,
No,
right?
duh. Yeah, you see, there's other
Exactly.
scenes. You see a lot of.
Mhm.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So they
But they
blurred it
pull
out.
her hair down. Yeah. All of her crack, they pull it down with hair and it looks horrible.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be the first. It's been done with by other studios.
Yeah.
So it's sad. You, millennials, you're ruining our fucking world.
Yeah.
You think you're making it better, but you're not. Okay, I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry. Uh, moving on. Are those gummies hitting you yet?
Dude, I took those gummies like a couple hours before we started. So yeah,
Shit.
I've already been there way. What do you think
Hey,
I'm drinking light beer? Way I would have gone super fucking crazy if I would drink my regular IPAs.
all right. Well, cheers then, my friend.
Cheers.
Dude, I need to get me a cooler. Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Do the shit.
Ray Fisher is back.
No.
Oh, yes. I told you. This man likes to tweet.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, I love this. I love this guy. You know what? I'm starting to really like him. Anyways, there's a video on there. Fuck, I don't care enough to find out if this was on Twitter or on Instagram or on fucking Facebook. I don't know what the fuck. Like, he had some kind of question and answer fucking from the fans, because he has fans from the fans, and one of the fans asked him if if WB AT&T was gonna stop him from fucking promoting the Justice League Snyder Cut. And he went on this fucking shit and he said, "There's no way you can stop me from doing press for Zack Snyder's Justice League."
Are we sure that they asked that, or is that something that he
There,
brought up on his own?
I don't know, but there's a video. I mean, if you search it, I'm not gonna fucking give you a link. If you search it, I mean, you'll find this video. I found it. You'll find it too. Okay, it's on there. I don't know if he just brought it up or if they asked him. It sounds like they asked him. It sounds like he's answering questions that are
Yeah.
like people are sending in or whatever. Um, look, Ray Brow. Let me be honest with you. Justice, the people at fucking Warner AT&T, they're not gonna fucking haul the actors from city to city doing press for this fucking re-release of a movie that failed. They're not. They're not gonna do any of that shit, and they're definitely not gonna tell you to fucking go do it. I mean, I don't know what you think you're gonna be doing. They're maybe you're just gonna be blasting on Twitter. If that's how you want to promote the movie, hey, that's perfectly fine. They don't give a shit. You've been tweeting all this time. They don't give a crap.
Mm.
Promote the movie. They're promoting it too. Okay, and it doesn't matter. They've been showing trailers. They've been promoting it. What do you guys say about this guy and this thing he posted, or whatever interview he was doing for
I'm
his?
not. I haven't seen the video. It's right here. It's 44 seconds long.
Click on it.
So
Click on
I'm
it.
gonna click on it and
We'll
play
show
it
it.
and
We'll
see.
show it to the fans.
We'll show it to the. It's 44 seconds. So let's see. Let me see. Let me hear what he says.
Omar wants to know, am I part of press for Zack Snyder's Justice League? There's no way you can stop me from doing press for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. So what that all looks like as far as the logistics and how those things get handled, like I said, I don't know that just yet, but I expect that there will be some significant promotion in some way. I can't imagine a movie that has been as anticipated, highly anticipated as this, not going whatever distance they can to promote, unless there's something else going on behind the scenes. So
Well, that was the longest 44 seconds of my fucking life.
What can I say, man? This guy looks like he's. I don't know, man. He sounds like he's in La La Land. Honestly,
Look,
which technically he is. He's in LA. He's in
I got
La La
nothing.
Land.
I got nothing against the guy, but personally, I think that social media in general, you're making yourself look bad. You shouldn't be doing this kind of crap, man. Like,
Yeah. And honestly, nobody asked him anything. He's just posting this shit by himself. He's literally in front of his cell phone or tablet and he's talking. There's no way you can cut me off of this shit. I'm going to be talking about Justice League. And I'm like, okay, this guy's either like a little loose in the head,
Dude.
like something.
like, hang on. If you want to promote the movie, WB's not gonna stop you. It's like,
Oh, no.
it's free
There's love that
publicity.
shit.
It's a free
Yeah.
publicity from a guy who no longer works with us.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that Ray Fisher, nobody asked your ass for your fucking opinion of anything, bro. He's just putting shit out there, just like, uh, our ex-president. Nobody asked him anything, but he's posting and posting and posting.
But you know what? But you know what? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the truth is, this is America, and your ex-president, fuck that guy, and this guy right here, fuck this guy. They have the right to say what they want to say.
Yeah, they have the right of being ridiculous in
Yeah.
social media platforms.
And
Yeah.
so do you. But personally, me, like I got rid of my Facebook. I have an account on Twitter, but only to look at tweets. I don't fucking post nothing. I just look because the shit you all post is ridiculous, and I can't believe. Oh my god, social media is bad. And obviously, this guy he needs to stop just for a little while, until you get another studio who legitimately wants you in a serious role, and you can do good and show your acting chops, and you'll be back. But this
Yeah.
is not the way to come back.
And like you said, he's in his right of, saying whatever the fuck he wants. I mean, by all means, we do this.
Yeah.
We do that in this show too.
Ray, please keep tweeting. You're giving us fucking views.
He's giving us things.
Yeah,
to talk
I mean,
about.
his videos are some of the most popular ones we have. And I like when you all post opinions and shit. I mean, that's cool, man. I may not agree with you, but hey, man, that's fine. We're not going to be the same. I don't want us to be the same, dude. Think differently, and that's fine. That's the main thing around here is think different. This guy thinks too differently, but think different. All right. But I don't want to dwell too much on our friend down here. But since we're talking about Zack Snyder in Justice League, he recently posted on Twitter, because why not Twitter? Reborn, the Snyder Cut, streaming 3/18/21. Us United. We've already heard that this is no longer a miniseries, a 1 hour 4-part miniseries. This is a straight up 4-hour movie. One long.
That's fucking crazy.
And it's gonna come to you on HBO Max or to your computer on a VPN, using a VPN, on March 18th, 2021.
It's around the corner, man. I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna watch it because I'm fucking curious.
And you know what? I think this is why Kong and Godzilla pushed their date back a week. Kong and Godzilla changed it to March 31st. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, but it's down there. I think it's March 31st. But I think their original date was somewhere close to this. And maybe they found out from leakers or from somebody who told them, because they have insiders themselves. And they said, fuck, we got to push it back because we don't want to be near anything. Because everybody's going to be watching this shit, downloading this shit with a VPN, downloading this shit. So they said, we'll just push it back another week. Are you excited about Zack Snyder's Justice League reboot? Not reboot, but the Snyder Cut. Taking away... I am.
I'm not excited. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm fucking curious. What is it that it's making the movie so long?
There's a lot of scenes. Look, dude, any director in general, when they film a movie, even though the movie's like, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and 45 minutes, 103 minutes, like the piece of shit Avatar: The Last Bender movie that fucked up the entire fucking series that was amazing. These fucking movies, they always film more than what they're allowed.
Which I understand, but the reason why they take things away from the movie is so that the fucking story can make sense.
No. The reason why they take away from the movie is because literally they film all they want. They turn this shit into the studio watches it, and the studio tells them, we need it to be this long. Like this type of movie, what you just showed me, we can make it this long, 2 hours and 40 minutes, or let's just say an hour and a half for some shitty movie. But the studio's going to tell them, look, for this movie that you just gave me, it's going to be this long. You need to cut shit out. These are some of the things that we don't like and you need to cut out. and then whatever's left over, you figure it out and cut out until it's this much, this long.
Mm-hmm.
The studio does that to them, and it sucks. It really does, and I feel for Zack Snyder. But originally, this crazy motherfucker, he wanted to always film a 4 hour fucking movie. And he had to not only cut a lot out, but when Joss Whedon over here, fucking Mr. Robotic Penis Man over here, uh, came in, he cut stuff out from his cut. You know, he already had cut out a lot of the shit because the studio wanted it so long. When Joss Whedon got there, he chopped his movie up and said, "We need the actors back. I'm gonna film different stuff and make it different." So this is gonna be a different movie, dude. I can sit here and tell you
Well,
all
yeah,
this.
definitely is going to be a different movie for sure.
Look, I can tell you and tell you right now, this movie may fucking make Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher, this movie might get you your job back if this movie's that good, because there are
Yeah.
scenes that basically show Cyborg's entire story. It shows scenes where Cyborg's dad dies. I mean, they show more of Cyborg, and maybe they flesh him out better, and maybe some of us are gonna like him more after seeing this
Yeah.
movie. They're gonna show it's gonna be darker. It's not gonna be campy the way it was. They're gonna show a lot of shit, dude. Different stuff that you haven't seen before. They've even said
Yeah.
that one of the things they're definitely gonna show is one of the end credit scenes. We were supposed to find out that the General in this movie, the one who's been also in Superman movies, that he is actually Martian Manhunter, and he was been in disguise all along. Um, and then
Yeah, that's one of the rumors.
back in the day there was rumors that Green Lantern was supposed to be in the movie too, and as an end of credit scene at the end. So man, we might see some of these things. Like we're gonna see a lot of different shit, and honestly, I'm excited for it because I just want to see what the original vision was, the vision of the story. I want to see it, and who knows, it might be good. Look, honestly, Zack Snyder made 300. I mean, come on, dude. That's a good fucking movie. He made fucking what's it called? Watchmen.
Watchmen, I'll give you that one.
The,
Watchmen was a great
the
fucking movie,
thing.
and it was, if I'm not mistaken, almost 3 hours. It was like
Oh, it was long.
2 hours and 45 minutes, some shit like that.
The
It was
studio,
almost 3 hours.
the studio gave it to him. Fuck
So
yeah, they let
if
him.
he does a really good job in this one by actually giving us stuff that we missed on the original cut, parentheses is the cut that the studios wanted, then, well, I mean, he'll get redeemed, but we'll see. I mean, I'm very curious, very, very curious to see this.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, dude. I mean, if you've seen Batman versus Superman, and then you've seen Batman versus Superman, the director's cut, even though, sorry, I dropped my lighter again. Even though there's not that big of a difference, the scenes that were now added in this extended version, it made the movie better. It still wasn't a good movie, but it made it better. So I just want to know if his version is better than Joss Whedon's version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways,
We'll see.
we'll see. March 18th, 2021 on HBO Max or on your private home computer, smart TV using a VPN. So earlier we were talking about how Ray Fisher was wanting to promote the movie. And I said some shit that, Warner Brothers is obviously not going to be paying these actors to travel cross country on TV shows and traveling like they used to back in the day to promote the movie. That's not going to happen. They're doing it through obviously the internet and ads and shit like that. But some weird shit just showed up. Justice League is promoting this movie by offering to deliver a meal box on March the 18th, 2021 to you with food products kind of that coincide with the movie. Like you're probably going to get like, and mind you, this box is probably going to look like a mother box. That's just my guess. That's the obvious choice. It'll be a mother box. And when you open it at home, it's going to have, packages of stuff that you put in the microwave and reheat or whatever. But it's going to be like, oh, this is the dark side hamburger. and the fucking Wonder Woman vanilla shake, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be in the box and deliver it to you. Um, this is this is the
Ray
kind of
Fisher's petty fries.
Ray Fisher's Ray Fisher. Let me tell you one thing. You want to promote the movie? Your Warner Brothers is gonna make you promote this movie by delivering these goddamn fucking boxes full of food to people. This is your brand new job, motherfucker. You're gonna be a delivery boy delivering these fucking mother boxes full of food to people on the day of the premiere. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You're promoting the movie.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm tweeting it.
Oh shit. Um. What do you think of this? I mean, I know there's already services. I see the ads on TV where people want to get in shape and they mail you
Yeah.
meals. Is this shit like?
I think this is a different kind of like thing. I think it's more like a marketing scheme of some sort. I know that when and now during COVID days, if someone promotes a movie or something's gonna be airing on HBO Max, the cast of the movie receive these kinds of boxes where they have snacks and they have like special edition
Yeah. I know that, but
stuff.
these are
You know?
meals, complete meals.
So you have to make the meals. It's not the same as the promotional ones that the cast receive. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be the same
My
ones, but
question is, if I order one here in my state, where the fuck is it coming from? Who made it?
exactly.
Is it in a
Uh-huh.
package? Do I have to reheat? Like, there's a lot of questions that go
Yeah,
into it. I mean, I'm actually thinking, I'm so curious that I think I'm gonna order one.
do it. Let me know how it went.
Yeah, I mean, I think I will. Just shoot this shit, and maybe we'll talk about it here.
Maybe they say it's
Hey,
like
maybe fucking Ray Fisher will come and deliver it for me.
that's his new job.
That's his new job. We'll get him on the show for y'all. You know what it is. All right, moving on. Jim Henson Productions is rebooting the Fraggle Rock series. And wow. That's amazing.
That's something, I'll be honest with you. I know the Muppets
but
and I know Sesame
Jim,
Street, but
Jim
Fraggle-
Henson, Jim Henson doesn't own the Muppets anymore. Disney
I know,
does.
I know.
Jim Henson.
Explain Fraggle Rock because I don't know.
Look, for those of you who are young millennials, Fraggle Rock is a show that used to come out when we were kids. But this guy down here, he's never watched it, I'm sure.
No.
But I watched it when I was a little kid, and it's a show about Muppets. But they're not Muppets like Kermit the Frog. They're just like weird little creatures that have like puffy hair and.
But don't they live on underneath the earth or some shit?
They do live underneath the earth, and they live in underneath the earth in the caves, and they're really small. They're really small, and they live underneath the earth in the caves. And down there, there's even smaller creatures, and they're like small little men with hard hats, and they're always building stuff. They're building these like crystals and these structures made out of crystals, and the Fraggles who live down there, that's what they eat. They go over there and they fucking pull the building that they just built and they start.
Oh, the buildings! I thought they eat the little people.
No, they don't eat the little people. They eat the buildings that the
I was
little
like,
people.
oh my god!
Because it's
I'm
like
gonna watch this.
they're building buildings and homes and cities, but they're made out of this crystal. And the Fraggles that are down there, they love the crystal. That's what they eat. So they go over there and they're like, and the little people are like, oh, why the fuck are you doing? But anyways, but even then, the Fraggles sometimes go from under the earth, and there's another world out there, and you have these big giants. Now I don't know if they're giants or if they're just regular sized, and the Fraggles are smaller.
Yeah.
But there's these big giants. And then I think I don't really remember. I'm probably gonna put it down here. But I think there's an old man with a dog. So these little things are kind of like maybe gnomes or fairies or something like that. And that's the basic premise of the show. These things have adventures and things like that, I guess. And they're gonna reboot the show for kids. This isn't for me and you and shit. But I just, Jim Henson. I just thought I'd talk about it because Fraggle Rock is something from my childhood, I guess.
Do you know who's gonna pick it up? Who's revamping the series?
I don't know. I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but I think it's some kind of British company or network, some kind of network. I don't know. I don't know. frankly, I probably don't
Oh,
care enough to fucking find
yeah.
out.
Did you
But
get to see the series on Netflix of the Dark Crystal?
no, I didn't. Mhm. You
That's
know,
another one.
fuck. I think we're going too much about Muppets. Let's change the subject. I'm done. Oh my god. Earlier this week, this headline popped up on fucking Yahoo News, and at first I thought it was one of those ads or some bullshit. But it basically said Kristen Stewart is Diana, and they had a picture of Princess Diana with her little hat and whatever.
Mhm.
And I was like, what the fuck? And so I clicked on it, and they showed the same image, and the article starts talking about how uh, Kristen Stewart, the girl who was in Twilight, is gonna be play Diana, the Princess
Lady
of
D.
Wales. Yeah, Lady D, the Princess of Wales,
Hmm.
in a movie biopic they're making of her. And I was like, what? And so I kind of started reading the article, and I realized that the picture that I thought it was Diana, like in the article, it's not Diana. That's Kristen Stewart. And I was like, what the fuck? Wow, she looks
Is that
like
the one
her.
where she's wearing a black hat and a red dress?
Yeah, and I was like, at first I thought that was a picture of Diana, dude, but that's
Hmm.
a picture of the actress as Diana, and I gotta say, I am very surprised because normally all you see her is looking like a fucking vampire whore or some shit, and like, wow, she looks dignified and prestige. Like, holy shit! Like, I might actually have respect for her all of a sudden.
Oh my god. Yeah, I totally agree with you. She looks a lot better
Look,
in this picture.
I'm just
I
gonna
just don't
say one
think she
thing.
looks like Diane.
I love biopics. I love
Yeah.
them. I mean, Walk the Line. I fucking
Mhm.
love I'm Jimmy. I fucking love biopics. They're great from any The Doors. I am excited to watch this, and I gotta say, Kirsten Stewart, this is your redemption movie. If you
Better
act
fuck it up.
if you act the shit out of this, I promise you, you're gonna be fucking getting everybody in Hollywood wanting to cast you in it, and they're gonna forget about your past and all the bad things you did when you was a teenager and a kid in your 20s. Bad things that we all do because that's what you do when you're in your 20s. I don't judge you. It is what it is. But this is the movie that is going to legitimize you as a real mature actress, and I for once cannot wait to see it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna watch it too, but I think this is coming from the actual series, The Crown. They got this lady to play Princess Di, and because they want to, keep the momentum, and get that same type of hype. People are gonna go watch it for sure. People are gonna go, they're curious about this, and but I totally think it's because of The Crown.
Do you like the way Kirsten Stewart? I mean, do you think she looks like Diana? Because I sure did.
I mean,
I thought it was Diana. I didn't. I had to get a
she
second look.
looks similar to her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, she does look very similar. She looks just like her. I just want to see her acting skills and see if she can, ace the accent, because she's American. Christian Stewart's American. She's not
Oh
British.
yeah, she is. Yeah, that's gonna be the fucking real test, huh?
And you know how well we do with,
Can you be a racist without being a racist?
yeah, pretty much.
Moving on. The WWE. Oh, hang on. CEO, chairman of the fucking board, Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, decided this week to sell the WWE streaming service to NBC's Peacock. This was, I guess, a deal that came out of nowhere. Like, no one. This is a big deal. Like, something amazing that just happened, or it could impact millions of viewers and lives. And no one caught a whiff of it. All of a sudden, this was just news. And I just gotta say, this just popped out of nowhere, and they kept this a secret. It was such a big secret that not even the staff at the WWE streaming service, employed staff, knew about it. They heard about it at the same time everyone did.
That's kind of fucked up, man.
Yes.
No, it's not kind of fucked up. It's fucked up. Period.
It is very fucked up. So it is being reported, allegedly, that Vincent Kennedy McMahon is now going to receive $5 billion within the next couple of years. That's the deal. He sold it that, and with the next couple of years, they're gonna give him payments, and eventually, it's gonna be $5 billion. So now, everybody who has the WWE Network, which is a streaming app that shows all of the WWE content, and I'm talking about every fucking WrestleMania, from WrestleMania, the very first one, to the one you can watch probably in a few months. Every episode of Monday Night Raw, man, I subscribe to it, and the reason I do it is because, man, I love going back to 1997, 1998, 1999, seeing this type of shit down here. Stone Cold beating the shit out of Vince McMahon in a hospital bed with a fucking urine tan. Like, dude, that was comedy. That was a shit. I like going back and watching that stuff. Everything's available. Not only WWE programs and their own original content, they have shows and shit like that. And but you can watch WCW because Vince McMahon owns the WCW library as well. So you get to see a lot of stuff. And now it's being switched to the Peacock server because NBC just bought it. So NBC is gonna swallow it up and integrate with it. Right now the subscription for WWE app is about roughly around $10 a month. It might have gone up. Maybe it's 13. I'm not sure. It's automatic payment. They just take my money. I don't ask. But on NBC, their Peacock app is only $4.99, which is probably approximately about half the price of what people are paying for the WWE app. So now it goes that everybody who owns the Peacock app for $5 is not only has the whatever Peacock offers, and they're going to offer The Office pretty soon, or they might already be. I don't know. But whatever NBC offers, but now you're going to get everything that WWE offered, everything that they've ever done, a library of a lot of shit. And everybody who owns the WWE network will now, instead of paying $10 a month, they're not going to pay $5 a month now, which is cool. And they're going to get whatever NBC's giving them as well.
So it's definitely a win for the consumers, for the people, for the viewers, for the fans, because they're not going to be paying that much money, and you're going to have extra content other than just WWE, because you have Peacock, right? All the other shows that come with it.
The Office. That's all. That's all.
I don't think that's a really good move for the people that work for WWE. If anything, there's going to be jobs that are going to be lost and some pay cuts.
Dude, honestly, this integration will happen officially sometime in March. I don't remember the date, but it's going to happen in March.
I don't think it's an integration. It's more of an acquisition.
Acquisition is happening in March. Well, no, it's not an acquisition because WWE still makes the TV shows weekly. They still make their shows and shit like that. And that's their money. But I guess that new show that they record, or the show on Monday, the next week, it technically becomes part of the app and you can watch it on the app. So I guess NBC now owns the rights to stream their episodes. I don't know. They're paying him a lot of money, $5 billion. But what bothers me is that the staff that works on the WWE Network app, I think they basically just lost their jobs in March. They won't have jobs anymore because, hello, NBC obviously has people running their Peacock app, and they're not going to bring these fuckers in when it's like, we already have people doing it. We don't need more people doing it. Fuck y'all. I think that's what's going to happen to those people, and that, I think that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Especially when the time that they found out that this happened was the same time that everyone else did on the internet. They read about it on the internet before the company told them that this had just happened.
That's really fucked up, man. Crazy.
But this is Vince McMahon, and there are billions of dollars involved. And it's good for business. That's what he
Yeah.
would say. That's what he would say. It's good for business.
Now, yeah, good for business. Good for him. Good for him. Uh, at the same time, we have the same problem with rich people over in Wall Street losing their money, feeling like
So,
beeped out by the government, and
yeah.
now they want regulation.
All right. Since we're already getting into this, I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to go into our weekly weird news. So, it's for those of you who don't know, this is something and I had to write this down because I knew I was going to get really drunk and high that there was no way in hell I was going to be able to fucking explain this under the influence. For those of you who don't know, there is a group on Reddit, and why don't you explain to them what Reddit is before I keep going?
Oh my god. Okay, so where do I begin? Reddit is
Make it
basically
simplify it. Simplify it.
it's a website where you can see a lot of stuff that people post for your own leisure and entertainment.
There's tons of topics.
Tons of topics.
It's a
They're
message
divided.
board. It's a very
It's a
big message board.
yeah. And it's basically divided by subreddits, which is subcategories, which are themes that you can of your ample type of taste,
Whatever you're
whatever
into.
you want into. Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
That's enough of an explanation. In that Reddit subforum, there's a forum there, and it's called the Wall Street Bets. And it's basically a forum where people who are investing of any whatever post their advice, and they post tips and stuff like that. That's all it is.
Information for your own, benefit if
Yeah.
you want to take the advice.
Yeah. There's other forums. There's forums that talk about
Mhm.
spoilers. There's forums that talk about, I don't know, how to bake cake. There's a gazillion forums. And
A
everybody
million of them.
just, puts their opinions and their thoughts
Mhm.
or replies to comments that people post and say, hey, you're wrong about this. Things like that.
Mhm.
And so this Wall Street Bets forum, and some fucking nerd posted an argument about how the store stock is well, it's one of those episodes. But he can't correct me on this one because it's fucking America for making this hard on me. Anyways, the GameStop stock is really low, right? And this guy started making an argument on fucking Reddit, typing up about how everyone's wrong and that this stock is actually worth a lot of money. And everybody was arguing on it, and it started getting a lot of fucking views and comments, and the thread started growing that there was a bunch of now millionaires and some of them billionaires, nerds who are on Reddit, and they saw what these other amateur nerds were talking about, and they're all like, And so what they started doing is buying this GameStop stock at a cheap price, because right now the stock price last week the stock price of GameStop was really, really low. And so they started buying it, tons of it. And I don't think they were doing it because they thought that this fucking nerd on Reddit knew, like, oh, he's right. I don't think they did it because of that. They're being fucking anarchists. I think that's what they're doing. They're being fucking battles. They're just fucking around. They're like, oh, this guy has a good idea. Let's make. They're being trolls. So these fucking millionaire nerds decided to start buying GameStop stock at the very cheap price that it is right now.
Or used to be.
That it was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
They started buying it. And then they started tweeting on their tweets. And of course, because they're millionaires, they have other people who follow them. They started tweeting on their tweets, go buy GameStop stock.
Mm-hmm.
Go buy it. It's an insider. Just go buy it. And so everybody was buying it. And then smaller nerds, they were posting, stuff on Instagram and stuff like that. And it got to the point where fucking even Elon Musk he got on Twitter and he posted a tweet, and it said and it said GameStop stunk, and that's code for, I guess in the Wall Street nerd community, that's code for buy this stock. And so now we had other people buying that stock. There's a thing called, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, but I made notes a long time ago, and I'm fucking drunk. And when I'm drunk and I'm high, I don't realize what the notes that I made mean. So I'm just gonna try to make sense of it, even though I might not actually make sense. Bear with me. So there's these things called hedge funds. And the hedge funds are basically professional investors with billions of dollars and billions of equity and I guess loans from the bank that bail them out and shit. But they just have access to a lot of money. And they're constantly on the stock market. You know, these guys, there's a couple of hedge funds that own, some of the share of the majority of the shares, or a lot of them, of GameStop. So when all of this started happening, people were buying GameStop stocks. They were like, GameStop is on the way down. Fuck it, I'm gonna sell. And so they were selling. But the volume of people that were buying it brought the value of the stock. It rose it, and I don't know what it's at right now, the day we're recording.
At the moment, it's at $328.
Holy shit! Right
now,
now,
just to put it in perspective, December 30th of 2020, which wasn't that long ago, it's probably a month ago, roughly.
Yeah.
It was at $19.41.
$19. Yeah, but at some point during coronavirus, I mean, it was a fucking small stock. $19 per stock. Now it's fucking 300. And what did you say?
$328 with 24 cents.
All right.
Now, again, the last 5 days, the lowest it was January 25th, $73 for the share.
Here you go. So it was a cheap share.
It was.
Because all these nerds spread this message and started doing it, they brought the stock price up. And so now you had all these hedge funds, business professionals who own billions of dollars and invest in the fucking stock market. They realize, I'm losing money now because I just stole the stock that's for cheap and now it's worth more. So they were losing money. The stock rose like crazy. There's a story where somewhere, and I might be wrong, but I'm just gonna say it. I think I heard somewhere in San Antonio, Texas, or something like that. There was a little boy who his mother or his parents had bought him a GameStop stock for Christmas years ago for like $1 or $2 a piece. They bought him 10 shares, and yesterday he sold those 10 shares, and now this 10-year-old boy has $5,000 in his pocket. Now, put that into perspective. Let's just say Elon Musk, which he did have part of this, he went ahead and tweeted. Let's just say he owned 150 million or whatever shares of GameStop, and he participated in this to driving this stock up. And then now that he has even more money from GameStop, and people are now buying it, he keeps on selling it and making a profit. And so this is where we are in the center of the controversy, is that people are now, and I don't even say are now, because they've always done this. The stock market is unfortunately always been manipulated by people who have more money than us. And this happened years ago. 50 Cent, the rapper who is no longer relevant in this day and age. Years ago, 10, 15 years ago, when he was on Twitter, or I don't know if he still is, I don't know, I don't care. He tweeted to a bunch of his followers, buy 50 cents of these penny stocks. And so, people went and said, well, it's just 50 cents. And so they went in and bought 50 shares of a penny stock. And all of his followers, and he said, if you buy 50 cents, of this penny stock, I'll make you $500 or whatever. So I mean, and we're all poor. So
He did this back in the day.
yeah, he did on Twitter.
Okay,
And so
I didn't know that.
everybody who was following him and was investing, they just bought 50 cents of these stocks and shares. And obviously, he had hundreds of thousands of those shares of whatever penny stocks or hundreds of those penny stocks.
Mhm.
And because all of a sudden the influx of all these people buying these stocks drove the price up of these penny stocks. And so once it was up, 50 sold all of his shares and 50 made $500,000.
That's awesome. Did he
And
share any for to his
well,
people?
his people, the people who paid 50
Bought-
cents, no, the
Yeah.
people who paid 50 cents and brought the thing, they sold their stock too and they made like 500
Okay.
bucks. 500
Good,
bucks
that's
because
good.
they only put in 50 cents,
Yeah.
So
It's a
he
win-win situation
yeah.
there.
But he did the same thing that just happened this week. He manipulated the stock market back then. And in reality, this is what happens all the time. Rich investors, they trade all day, buying and selling back and forth. They're manipulating the stock market,
Yeah.
the economy. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But what happened this week is that these motherfuckers manipulated in a way where now we have two companies, GameStop and AMC Theaters, which
hmm
practically they don't have any business. I mean, AMC Theaters is fucking bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
closed over 300 theaters in the United States during the pandemic. They're losing money. GameStop, come on, fuck GameStop. People are just downloading games or whatever the fuck. They closed like 300 stores also, or 30 stores. I don't know the exact number, but GameStop has been closing stores. So these stocks are not valuable. These
Yeah.
companies will probably not exist in the next 10 years. They won't.
Yeah.
So these stocks are worthless. But these assholes, now they brought it up. Right now, I think today it was like a 320.
Oh yeah.
So the stock is still up. A worthless fucking $19 stock is up to 300 and something dollars. And it is worrying the real people in Wall Street, the investors that invest all day, these hedge funds, because when
They
you
caught up.
well, it's not that they caught up, but think about it. They're making a company that is not making any money valuable. It's fake.
I know. They do that all the time in Wall Street. All the fucking time.
Yeah. And so now because the media is reporting all this, it's caught the attention of our government and the Senate. And there's senators like Senator Ted Cruz. He's urging the Biden administration to start looking into this because this is I mean, basically, it's illegal. I think it should be illegal. I think the
Well,
government.
yeah, I was about to say it's not illegal. It's been going on forever.
It has been going on forever, but you know what?
And
if
the
this
ones
is what
that
it
have been
took,
taking advantage of this
are the rich.
are the rich people, and now that the rich people have noticed that the common people can do the same thing to them, they're like, whoa, hold on, we need to make sure that this is regulated.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want us to regulate this, motherfucker.
But if they regulate
it,
but here's the
isn't
thing:
that special, huh?
if they regulate it, the millionaires won't be able to do this anymore either. And then we're gonna have a completely different market.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. So yeah, in a way, from the interviews that I've seen, like some of these people who are like, well, we perhaps need a little bit of regulation. A little bit. When they say a little bit, that doesn't count them. It's probably for everyone else needs to be regulated except for us.
He's right. He's fucking
he's
right.
Probably he's probably gonna.
I mean, either way, this is bad for the average Joe.
Is it though?
Yeah,
a lot of people benefited from this. A lot of people made money off of this. Common people make money out of this.
Yeah, that little boy.
Because they got together. They got together and they said, "Hey, let's fuck around with fucking Wall Street like they always do. Let's get together and buy a bunch of shares from GameStop. They're only $20 or less. They're like 15 at the time, I think. So they did so. They got together and they give the finger to the fucking man. And the man doesn't like that. The man does not like that. It only takes one fucking hit for them to be like, whoa, we need to look into this. We don't like this. So those fucking assholes.
And they
they've been doing
took a
this
massive
for
hit.
fucking
They took a
decades.
massive
They've been doing
hit.
this for decades, dude.
Yeah, they have been.
For
You're right.
decades.
I mean, there's
So
a.
I see it as a triumph for the common people. Honestly, it's the little men that could, like all these people that got together and made some money because they were smart enough to get together and did this on their own. Good for them. I'm actually pretty damn proud of them.
I mean, yeah. It was a crazy stunt they
Yeah.
pulled, and
Plus, they gave money to a company that more than likely they liked because they're gamers, they're nerds. They go and buy shit off of GameStop a lot.
I try not to.
That's funny.
Anyways, I don't know. I don't have anything more to say. I mean, it's a fucked up. To me, it's kind of fucked up that it happened.
I'm not surprised. This is America. Pretty much, if you're rich or smart enough to fucking like fool people around, you'll get your way. And that's fucking America, man.
Yeah. America. God bless you, John Wayne.
It's America, the land of the free. Loaders.
No, it's turning into that, but we're not gonna get into that. This isn't that kind of show. This is not that kind of show. Anyways, I think we rambled on for fucking long enough. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Y'all, please like us, subscribe us. You'll get to hear us be drunk and high and shit like that. It's cool, I guess. And at the end of every episode, this motherfucker down here, he's gonna give you some knowledge, some wisdom, and some life advice. Just like this advice right now.
Okay, life advice. If your boss ever asks you to do concept art of a robot penis, call your HR first. It might not be for your job.
He's right. This guy's just a fucking pervert. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace out.
Hey, if you like shit like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to stay tuned for our weekly podcast. Peace.